This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that bell and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to run ads on the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. We got Remy Ma today. She went up to the Breakfast Club. Now, first and foremost, this new Remy record with Lil Kim on it, it is fire. Okay, that's point blank and simple. It's a fire record. It's hot. Remy comes with the bars, as she always does. But let's examine something else that's going on here, okay? You would have to be deaf to not see that this is a Nicki diss in some sort of way. I mean, just by look at the lyrics, you know? Now, obviously, when she said she heard... I listened to the interview. She said, when I heard the record, I just had to get Lil Kim on it. Of course you had to get Lil Kim on it. This used to be Lil Kim's record 20 years ago. Queen bitch, you know? You flip queen bitch, and that's dope. That's a dope concept, you know? But I don't get what... Like, artists don't keep it real in these interviews, okay? Now, I like Remy Ma. Don't get me wrong, okay? I like Nicki Minaj, too. I like them both, okay? And I think this whole beef thing is good for both of them. It promotes both of their stuff. But let's not get around the fact that there's an agenda going on, okay, in media. Like, I'd say a lot with New York hip-hop where they want to get Nicki the fuck up out of here. Okay, it's very, very apparent. You could tell the whole interview was rehearsed, or they had conversations about what they were going to talk about. It's almost rehearsed like it's late-night TV, okay? Charlemagne the God more so is pointing the narrative to deflect away from the Nicki thing. There was no hard questions asked. They didn't break down lyrics. They didn't go, hey, what about this lyric right here? It's pretty obvious right here that you're going at Nicki. Like when you say, you know, first she goes with the whole thing with the Nas thing. Okay, she goes, I hate that shit. I can make or break your shit. See, I got options. Don't make me weigh them shits. I heard you lay the dick. I heard he lay the dick. You let him fillet that fish. You just met him. How he bay that quick. Okay, now she could say that's about anybody, but there's one line that makes it pretty clear. And they always say, Remy will say the person's name. She said, if Nick Cole, a kid man, OJ that bitch. You don't think that's pointed at Nicki? That's a very, very clever line. Okay? Like, we got to give Remy props for the line. The line's fire. Fire. But it's going at Nicki. Okay? And you don't think it's a coincidence that Lil Kim and Remy Ma are on the record going at Nicki? They used to have beef, Lil Kim and Remy Ma, back in the day. They act like they're peaceful with everybody, but they're not. They've all had problems with everybody. So, like, when Charlemagne brought up this, he goes...
this is going to be my only question about Nicki. Please clear up the rumors that this is a Nicki Minaj diss record that you and Kim have done.
Did I give you permission to ask any questions?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, you said I got one, right?
So...
Like, you hear the record, like, I don't understand how many times I have to tell people, like, envy, you know, Charlotte, you've known me for, all of you in here have known me for years. I have no problem. Like, I don't. Like, I'm so over that.
No. Girls don't get over and past things. They get petty with it. So, I just don't like this. And then you could see, they don't talk about it anymore. Nothing. No hard questions were asked. And, you know, it was a good interview. I'll link it below. Great interview. Great interview, okay? You know, they're chilling. They're vibing. But, hey, I watch these interviews, too, to, like, if you're, you know, ask the hard questions, you know? Because, and you know what it is? Nicki kind of screwed herself because she started being difficult with the media. She was difficult with Hot 97. She was difficult with Power 105 because she put her foot down too hard, you know? Like, when they kind of disrespected her at Summer Jam on Hot 97, that was a big deal. She never really did that many interviews after that. She did one interview to, like, piece things up, and then Power 105, they started having a problem with her with, like, tech, you know, it's like, so it was like, you have to keep your relationship with the radio stations and everything because you're going to need them at one point, especially when something like this happens, okay? This is the thing that happened with, not Ja Rule and 50 Cent, 50 Cent and Rick Ross. 50 Cent couldn't completely win that battle because Rick Ross had such a good relationship with all the radio stations. So it was hard. If any other case, it would have been easy to get Rick Ross out of there. There was too much to work with. But what do you guys think? I'm going to link the interview below. Take a listen, chime in. We'll talk about it. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to advertise on the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. And also hit that like button, guys. I appreciate you guys. Peace.